హాయ్ మై డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఈరోజు మనం చూడబోయే టాపిక్ వచ్చేసి జిమ్నోస్పమ్స్. జిమ్నోస్పమ్స్ హ్యాజ్ ఓవ్యూల్స్ అండాలు, తెలుగులో అండాలు అంటాము. ఈ ఓవ్యూల్స్ ఉంటాయి, బట్ ఓవరీ ఉండదు. ఓవ్యూల్స్ వితౌట్ ఓవరీ. ఫలదీకరణం చెందిన తర్వాత ఈ ఓవ్యూల్స్ అనేవి సీడ్గా ఫామ్ అవుతాయి, కాబట్టి సీడ్ కూడా ఉంటుంది. ఓవ్యూల్ ఉంటుంది, సీడ్ ఉంటుంది. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇన్ యాంజియోస్పర్మ్స్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్, ఓవరీ బికమ్ ఇంటూ ఫ్రూట్. ఇక్కడ వివృత బీజాల్లో ఓవరీ ఉండదు మరియు ఫ్రూట్ కూడా ఉండదు. ద డామినెంట్ ఫేజ్ ఇన్ ద జిమ్నోస్పర్మ్స్ ఈజ్ స్పోరోఫైట్. ఇందులో మనకు స్పోరోఫైట్ అనేది డిప్లాయిడ్. స్పోరోఫైట్ ఈజ్ డామినెంట్ అండ్ ఇట్ కెన్ డూ ద ఫోటోసింథసిస్. గ్యామెటోఫైట్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ద ప్రిడామినెంట్ అండ్ షార్ట్ లివ్డ్. Now we'll see the plant body. Plant body means the sporophyte structure. Sporophyte of gymnosperms we need to see. The gymnosperms has true roots, two stem and the true leaves. ఫస్ట్ మనం రూట్ అయితే చూద్దాము. ట్యాప్ రూట్ సిస్టమ్ అయితే ఉంటుంది. ఇది ట్యాప్ రూట్. టైప్ ఆఫ్ రూట్ వచ్చేసి ట్యాప్ రూట్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద రూట్. టూ రూట్ అయితే ఉంటుంది. వేరు అంటాం కదా, నిజమైన వేరు అయితే ఉంటుంది. కొన్నిసార్లు ఏమవుతుందంటే రూట్ షో సింబయాటిక్ అసోసియేషన్. రూట్తో పాటు మనకు ఫంగస్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఫంగస్ సింబయాటిక్ అసోసియేషన్ బిట్వీన్ ద రూట్ అండ్ ఫంగస్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ మైకోరైజా. ఎగ్జాంపుల్, పైనస్ అనేది జిమ్నోస్పర్మ్. ఇట్ హ్యాస్ ఫంగస్ ఇన్ ఇట్స్ రూట్, హెన్స్ వీ కెన్ సీ మైకోరైజా ఇన్ ద పైనస్. సింబయాటిక్ అసోసియేషన్ అంటే లైక్ ఏ ఫ్రెండ్స్. రూట్ హెల్ప్స్ టు ఫంగస్, ఫంగస్ హెల్ప్స్ టు ద రూట్. రూట్ ప్రొవైడ్ ఫుడ్ అండ్ షెల్టర్ టు ద ఫంగస్, ఫంగస్ ప్రొవైడ్ like protection and it helps in absorption of minerals and all. Sometime what happen, root will show symbiotic association with cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria అంటే బ్లూ గ్రీన్ ఆల్గే, నీలి ఆకుపచ్చ శైవలం అని అంటాం కదా. ఎప్పుడైతే రూట్ అనేది సైనోబ్యాక్టీరియాలతో సింబాటిక్ అసోసియేషన్ చూపిస్తుందో దాన్ని మనం ఏమంటామంటే కరోలాయిడ్ రూట్స్ అంటాం. కరోలాయిడ్ రూట్. This coralloid root present in cycas. Mycorrhiza present in pinus. Coralloid root is present in cycas. This cyanobacteria helps to fix the nitrogen. It fixes the nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen. It is converted into plant useful nitrogen. Plant useful nitrogen is utilized by the plant. That is about the root. And now we will see about the stem. It has true stem. Not only true root, it has true stem. This is the stem. కొన్నిట్లో స్టెమ్ అనేది బ్రాంచ్డ్, కొన్నిట్లో వచ్చేసి అన్బ్రాంచ్డ్. యూ కెన్ సీ బ్రాంచ్డ్ స్టెమ్ and even we can see unbranched stem. Branched stem we can see in the pinus. Unbranched stem we can see in the cycas. That is about the stem. If you observe the leaves also true leaves. True leaves are present in gymnosperms. If you observe the leaves may be simple or it may be compound. This is the leaf. It may be simple or it may be compound. ఇక్కడ మనం సింపుల్ లీవ్ చూసాం కదా, సింపుల్ లీఫ్ అయినా ఉండొచ్చు, ఒకసారి మనం కాంపౌండ్ లీవ్స్ అయితే చూస్తాం. ఇవి కాంపౌండ్ లీవ్స్. ఒక మెయిన్ యాక్సిస్ ఉంటుంది, సైడ్ నుంచి మనకు లీవ్స్ అనేది అరేంజ్ అయిపోతాయి. దీన్ని కాంపౌండ్ లీఫ్ అంటాం. లీవ్స్ మే బి సింపుల్ ఆర్ ఇట్ మే బి కాంపౌండ్. Example for the plant which has simple leaf is the ginkgo. Example for plant which has compound leaf is the cycas. Cycas has compound leaf. In few plants, in few gymnosperms, what we can see, leaves are becoming to a needle-like structure to reduce the surface area. Here I will show. See, these are the leaves actually. Those are becoming to needle-like structure. Needle-like leaves we can see. That needle-like leaves reduce the surface area. They will reduce the surface area. Hence, they will prevent the loss of water. Apart from that, If you observe the leaves are surrounded by cuticle. This is the cuticle. This cuticle prevent the transpiration or evaporation of water from the plant body. Needle-like leaves decrease the surface area, and apart from that, the cuticle which present on the surface, which helps for the prevention of transpiration. Means it helps for the protection, it will prevent the loss of water from the body. If you observe the plant, it also has sunken stomata. Stomata is present in the deep pits, that is called as sunken stomata. All these type of leaves you can see in the conifers. Conifers are type of gymnosperms. Once again, if you see, the leaves may be simple or it may be compound. Sometimes leaves are becoming into needle like. The cuticle which present on the leaves will protect the leaf for the prevention of water. And we can see sunken stomata. Sunken stomata also the reason for the prevention of loss of water. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ బాడీ నుంచి వాటర్ లాస్ కాకూడదు అనుకుంటే మనకు నీడిల్ లైక్ స్ట్రక్చర్, క్యూటికిల్, సంకెన్ స్టొమాటో అనేది యూజ్ అవుతుంది. ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ వీ కెన్ సీ ఇన్ ద కోనిఫెట్స్. దట్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ లీవ్స్. If you observe the plant body, it has like male reproductive organs and female reproductive organs. Sometimes both male and female reproductive organs we can see in the single plant body. Sometimes we can see male reproductive structures in one plant and female reproductive structures in another plant. In case if it is the bisexual sporophyte, what we can see both male and female reproductive parts. First we will see the male reproductive part. If you observe the male reproductive part is called as male strobili or male cone. This is the male cone. Male strobili. This male strobili also called as male cone. Male cone. And it also called as microsporangiate. Microsporangiate. మేల్ స్ట్రోబిలై అన్న, మేల్ కోన్ అన్న, మైక్రోస్పొరాంజియేట్ అన్న ఆల్ సేమ్ ఓన్లీ. దాంతోపాటు మనకు ఫీమేల్ కోన్ కూడా చూస్తాం. ఫీమేల్ కోన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ఫీమేల్ కోన్. ఫీమేల్ కోన్ని మనము ఫీమేల్ స్ట్రోబిలై అంటాము. ఫీమేల్ స్ట్రోబిలై. ఈ స్ట్రోబిలై స్ట్రక్చర్ని కూడా చూద్దాం మనం లైఫ్ సైకిల్లో. ఫీమేల్ స్ట్రోబిలై ఆర్ ఇట్ మే బి ఫీమేల్ కోన్ అంటాం. ఫీమేల్ కోన్ లేదా దీన్ని మ్యాక్రోస్పొరాంజియేట్ అంటాం. మ్యాక్రోస్పొరాంజియేట్ అన్న, ఫీమేల్ స్ట్రోబిలై అన్న, ఫీమేల్ కోన్ అన్న ఆల్ సేమ్ ఓన్లీ. దట్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ ప్లాంట్ బాడీ. హియర్ the male strobili will produce the microspores or male related to male spores. Microspores or pollen grains are produced from male strobili. Female strobili will produce the egg or female female strobili will produce the female spores. Spores are produced from the male and female. Male strobili, male cone. Female strobili, female cone. Now we'll see the life cycle of that gymnosperms. This is the sporophyte structure. Sporophyte is diploid. Gymnosperms are heterosporous. These sporophytes are heterosporous, which can produce two types of spores. Okay, macrospores and microspores. If you see the spores are formed in that sporangium. That sporangium is present in the male strobili and female strobili. First, if you observe the male strobili or male cone that is present on the sporophyte. See, this is the male cone. This male cone is formed by spirally arranged microsporophylls. This one is microsporophyle. Inside the microsporophyle, we can see microsporangium. You can see this is the microsporangium. Microsporangium. Inside the microsporangium, we can see microspores. These are microspores. I'll change the color. These are microspores. These microspores present inside the microsporangium. These microspores involved in meiosis. These are involved in meiosis. By meiosis division, the microspores will form pollen grains. Pollen grains. That pollen grains only called as male gametophyte. This is the male gametophyte. Male gametophyte is not free-lived. Male gametophytes are present on the sporophyte. It is dependent on sporophyte. Male gametophyte. Pollen grain only called as male gametophyte. These pollen grains are released from the male cone and reach to the female cone. Okay, or female gametophyte. That male gametophyte produce the male gametes. That male gametophyte actually present inside the male cone. That is about the structure of male cone or male strobili, or it is the microsporangiate. If you observe the female cone, male cone we have seen, now we will see about female cone. If you see the female cone, this is the female cone. Female cone also called as female strobili. Female cone, female strobili, macrosporangiate, all are same only. This is the female cone. Male cone is made with microsporophylls. Female cone is made with the macrosporophylls. Macro, it is called megasporophylls. Macro, mega both same only. Megasporophyll. Megasporophyll. Each round is here, it is called megasporophyll. Here microsporophyll has microsporangium. Megasporophyll has megasporangium. Megasporangium present inside the, this is the megasporangium. Megasporangium also called as ovule. You can say ovule. Ovule or megasporangium present inside the megasporophyll. Megasporangium. This megasporangium also called as ovule. Ovule. If you observe the megasporangium contain megaspore mother cells. Some of the nucellus, actually megasporangium contain nucellus. That megasporangium contain nucellus. Nucellus form the megaspore mother cell, MMC. Okay, some of the cells in nucellus converted into megaspore mother cell. This megaspore mother cell involved in meiosis. Megaspore mother cell involved in meiosis. After the meiosis, the megaspore mother cell converted into 4 megaspores. Megaspores are formed inside the ovule from the megaspore mother cell. These megaspores, if you observe these megaspores, 4 megaspores are there because it is a meiosis division. Among these 4, 1 megaspore, 3 are degenerate and 1 megaspore is become into female gametophyte. That megaspore only become into female gametophyte. Female gametophyte formed inside the female cone, and male gametophyte is formed. Male gametophyte or pollen grain is formed inside the male cone. First you can see the ovule. Inside the ovule there is a nucellus. Nucellus will form MMC, megaspore mother cell. Megaspore mother cell will form megaspores, 4 megaspores. In this, 1 megaspore is become into female gametophyte. Directly I will draw the female gametophyte here. This is the female gametophyte. Female gametophyte. This one is female gametophyte, which is formed inside the ovule. Once again, female cone. Female cone, also called as female strobili, are macrosporangiate. These female strobili are macrosporangiate. Female strobili are macrosporangiate, contain megasporophylls, many megasporophylls. Inside the megasporophylls, you can see megasporangium or ovule. Ovule has nucellus. That nucellus, some nucellus cells become into MMC, megaspore mother cell. Megaspore mother cell involved in meiosis and form four megaspores, in which one become into female gametophyte. Hence, we can say that megasporangium or ovule contain female gametophyte. Inside the female gametophyte, inside the female gametophyte, we can see the that archegonia. Archegonia. See inside the dot I have kept. Actually, this dot is archegonia. Archegonia. Archegonia present inside the female gametophyte. Female gametophyte contain archegonia, and within the archegonia we can see egg. That egg is formed from this female gametophyte. This archegonia also called as female sex organ. Female sex organ, archegonia, both are same only. This archegonia has egg. Has egg. Egg is present. Female gamete, which formed from female gametophyte, present inside the like that ovule. Now, the pollen grains which are formed in the male cone, released into environment. That released into environment through air, that pollen grains reach to the female cone. Okay, what you can see, pollen grains. Pollen grains, it is called as pollination. Transfer of pollen grains is called pollination. Pollination occurs with the help of air. After pollination, what you can see, the pollen grains reach to the that female cone. Female cone. Next, after that, there is one hole in ovule, that is called micropyle. Through micropyle, that pollen grain is enter into ovule, and in the ovule, it will form the pollen tube. That pollen tube grow towards the egg and release male gametes into the egg. That leads to formation of zygote. First, you can see fertilization. Fertilization leads to formation of zygote. Now, what we can see, fertilization. Fertilization. After fertilization, we can see the formation of zygote. These zygote become into embryo. Embryo. That zygote is present inside the ovule. That ovule is become into seed. Ovule is become into seed. This seed will be germinate, again become into sporophyte. That is the life cycle. Sporophyte become into gametophytes. Gametophytes become into sporophyte. That is the life cycle of gymnosperms. After the completion of life cycle, if you observe the classification of gymnosperms, gymnosperms are classified into three classes. You can see three classes in gymnosperms. First one is Cycadopsida. Cycadopsida. Second one is Coniferopsida. Coniferopsida. Third one is Neotopsida. This classification is based on nature of leaves, based on type of wood, and based on vascular system. Vascular system, even reproductive structures, based on reproductive structures. That is classification of gymnosperms. That is about the gymnosperms. In next class, we will see the angiosperms. Thank you.